Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt. I am the AmeriCanadian gamer, and welcome to some Black Ops 2. I figured I should start getting some live commentaries up for this game because it's one that I actually rather enjoy quite a bit. Not enough to do in-depth tips and tricks, guide videos, because let's face it, there are hundreds of those on YouTube, and you don't need me to mess those up for you. So instead, live commentaries, I think, is just the way for me to go for this because I like doing them. So, I tried to do a really good video, a fresh prestige video, and it turns out that when you turn on Black Ops 2 on PC, it maxes out your microphone, and all of my audio from what was a good match is 100% unusable. It was nothing but clipping. So now my audio is done properly. I played a few more matches just to unlock a couple little things that I wanted. You can see that I'm rank 10 on Prestige 6, and here is the class that I will be using for today. I did use the permanent unlock to get primary gunfighter because this is I have this on pretty much every class I use, and if I am using a pistol class, I of course will have secondary gunfighter. But this lets me have 3 attachments on my primary weapon, so I have an MP7 diamond camo because I have absolutely no life whatsoever, with a quick draw grip, fast mag, and a suppressor, and the suppressor is tied in with Ghost, which I also use the permanent unlock for, of course, so that I can keep a little bit of ambiguity as to my location, and then Scavenger, of course, another permanent unlock, and another perk that I really can't go without to resupply my ammo and my equipment, the Semtex and the concussion grenades. Then, of course, Dexterity, because right now I don't have anything else that I really feel like putting there. I don't really like going without both Dexterity and Extreme Conditioning if I have Extreme Conditioning. So between the two, I will take Dexterity, but if I take Extreme Conditioning, I will combine it with Dexterity in most cases, but I don't have Perk 3 Greed. So, let's just hop into a public match, and I don't care if this match goes great, I don't care if it goes poor, this one is going up. And it looks like we might have our choice of maps. You know, I'm not gonna show this matchmaking nonsense, so I will just see you when the match actually begins. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to actually begin a match on Plaza, and I just wanted to show you I decided to exchange Scavenger for Toughness because in my warm-up matches, Toughness would have really helped me. I did do pretty good in my warm-up match. Of course I did good in the warm-up match. I'm not going to do good now probably because of it, but Toughness would have really helped, and there were a lot of times when I should have gotten the kill, but because I took one bullet, it threw my aim completely off, and because the other person had Toughness, their aim stayed pretty steady. Toughness, probably one of the best perks in the game as far as direct gunfights are concerned. Now, really, I probably don't need it as much because my class is really kind of meant for flanking and getting in behind people, and I really should be killing them before they know I'm there, but when I do get caught in a one-on-one gunfight, I am going to need the ability to stay on target because I have a silenced SMG that's not really the best as far as silenced SMGs go, and I'm going to need to probably get 1, maybe even 2 more bullets than I normally would in order to get a kill at mostly medium range. At close range, I'll be able to hip spam, it won't be that big of a deal, but when I do have to aim, of course I am going to need the ability to stay on target. So it looks like the match is starting, and we will just fast forward to when it begins. Okay, here we are on Plaza, we're on ISA, and we're going to follow this guy. We'll go to the left-hand side first, let Mr. Doberman kind of... Okay, we'll go ahead, we'll let Mr. Doberman pull back up right there, and I'll get blown up by a Semtex right away. You know, if Mr. Doberman had followed me in, he might have actually been able to kill something. And if I recall, it looked like he had a shotgun laying prone, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. Okay, my team's all over there. Why am I going this way? They're probably going to start coming from this direction, and this feels so weird with fraps on. This feels so weird. My FPS is capped at 30 right now because I'm on fraps. Normally, I get well over 100 FPS, so you can imagine this feels really weird. And I have a new mouse because my mouse decided it wanted to die and stop working. It was a really good Logitech mouse, really high quality, and now I have one of the $12 ones from Walmart, and it's really weird. I mean, the mouse itself is good, the sensitivity and everything's pretty good, but just the way that it feels in my hand is just really awkward. Really, really awkward, and I will continue to make excuses until I start doing good and feel good about myself, and then I can say that it is no longer a problem. So we'll call in our UAV 4-3. Okay, I'm positive. As long as I remain positive. Do I get a hit marker there? No, I do not, because my team is still over there. Looks like they're blocking them off and spawn locking them, which means they're probably going to start spawning back here. I already see the spawn markers on the UAV. So we got a couple up top. I got a UAV assist, which means that my teammate already mowed him down, and I get to spawn camp, because I am totally a pro right there. Because these maps are so small, it's really easy to overextend and force spawns into areas where they shouldn't really go into. I mean, COD's spawn system, people are like, well, the spawn system's bad, it always puts you here and here. No, it's not that the spawn system is bad. The spawn system is actually pretty good. It's really kind of like Halos. There's a lot of factors put into it to make sure that you spawn in very specific locations and you don't get put into bad situations. But because the nature of the game, getting forced into areas where you really shouldn't be, overextending, and some other issues related to that, you really do kind of end up forcing spawn points that really normally under an objective game type or a more where there's more logical spawns, really it wouldn't end up happening right there. Okay, I need a new weapon. And so what ends up happening is people end up spawning in locations where they normally wouldn't, because they may have been overextending, or people on their team were overextending, and it just forces spawns into areas where they normally wouldn't be, and they're all up top. Wait, what am I doing? I prestiged. I have a lightning strike now. Why am I wasting my time running around gunning people? Although I do want to get my dragon fire before anything happens. How close am I to it? Not really all that close. Just make sure nobody spawns here before I begin calling in the lightning strike. Okay, let's call in a lightning strike. Here, and here. Probably won't get anything at all. Or I will get 2 people. Not many more kills needed. Probably one more good kill or a couple assists. And I will have my dragon fire. Because I have prestige, I don't yet have my custom score streaks. I may have access to them, but I don't really score streak much in this game. I don't make a point to focus on score streaks. Because, I don't know, I'm glad they did it. They really nerfed them down. Hit that. Or just walk in front of it. Thank you, that works too. Ooh, hi, how are you doing? That's okay, I wanted to die because I wait till I respawn to use my dragon fires. Because this is going to get shot down right away anyways, because it's a dragon fire and that's what happens to them. I will be lucky if I even get 1 kill with it because it's a dragon fire and I'm bad with them. I usually run UAV, Hunter Killer, and Care Package, and I always usually have Engineer. Hit him! He's right in your crosshairs. Hit him. Shoot the square. Didn't you watch Star's Modern Square Fighter video? You know, shoot the hexagons. That's what you're supposed to do. They're highlighted for you. It's an easy shot. Like that. Yeah, I was flying too high. I'm not really good at the dragon fires. I don't use them a lot. I don't really enjoy using them. They're not really my cup of tea. Like I said, I usually prefer UAV and Hunter Killer because they're very... You don't really need player input in order to use those two. So you just kind of call them in and they do their thing. And the care package sometimes gives you something good. I usually will get like a death machine or a war machine out of it, but I do usually run engineer, so that gives me more of an incentive to run a care package so that I can actually re-roll it and get something even better. Okay, is there even anybody to kill now? Or did we just completely... No, they're all still playing. We just must have them in locations where they don't want to be. And I should have hip-fired that. Yep, he hip-fired it. I should have hip-fired it. Throw a stun. Get a marker. And get the kill. And there we go. 18 and 5. Hey, that went well. And don't expect that every time because I am not a great COD player. I mean, COD, it's not really exactly a hard game, so I don't know. I'm not always going to do well like this. Sometimes I will get completely stomped, but either way, I will be doing lots of these. So if you enjoyed it, please let me know. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. My name is Matt, and I will see you next time. Ooh, that merciless. I love getting merciless.